Hey Capricorn, welcome to your general reading for the Capricorn full moon and the lunar eclipse. So we can see what energies and things you can expect during this time. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everybody, unfortunately. But I do personal readings and my email is in the description box as always. So we have straight away Caught in the Ruins. The first card that jumped out was Add Some, and it's basically would go along with this. It says if you feel like you're stuck, caught in the ruins, you can't see your way out or way forward, say add some to ground yourself and to make yourself present, to call on your ancestors to help guide you at this time because they're nearby with when you see the add some card. So the Caught in the Ruins here, they're in castle grounds, but this gate in front of them isn't very sturdy. There's no roof on the top of this, so it could feel like all things are going wrong, but there's a way out. You just have to really get up here and get yourself out of this. You could feel like stuck in a rut sort of thing, but there is a way out. Just look up and you'll see there's a lifeline, there's a way out. Okay, that's card number 16. So at this time, because of the Capricorn full moon, it's like you may feel like you're trapped and forced to look at things that aren't so great in your life, but while we're looking at these, the point is not to feel down. It's to see where we can improve things and make our life better and see the way out. So let's see here. Will affect you guys the most with it being, the Capricorn full moon. So yeah, I can understand why you would feel like you're caught in the ruins or that things may not be going right or seem like they're going right. Four of Forces, and it's the right way up. So it's springtime that we focus on here. It's a time for things to grow. Okay, it's a time for birth and new beginnings. So it's time maybe here for a new direction as well. Focus on what makes you happy and get up and go for it here. So it's a time for new beginnings with the Four of Forces, springtime here. Two of Forces, the Willow. So let's read the Willow. I wasn't going to read all three of the cards, but let's read the Willow here at the bottom there. Don't know what made me look, but it's the Three of Keys, the chess game there. So you could feel, like it's a bit of backwards and forwards, even maybe through this card, maybe you feel up and down. But it's time to focus on what really makes you happy here. If you feel stuck in the ruins, believe there is a way out. So Two of Forces, the Willow. Let's have a look here. And it says, a big beautiful willow tree stands in the summer sun. This stately tree is strong and flexible, and this card upright is telling you that you are too. The willow spreads its root deep and wide, creating a strong foundation that is capable of standing up to anything. Now is the time for you to stand tall and feel supported. Feel the support of the earth beneath your feet. This card indicates a time of calm, so enjoy the peaceful energy now. It also signifies a time of power, perfect for reinforcing your foundation in your work, in your family, and in your spirit, and in depth of your belief in yourself. Just like the willow, you have a peaceful strength. Draw from the waters of your soul and extend it through all of eternity. Stand confidently in your truth. Take the action that supports the growth of all things wonderful in your life, and know that you are powerful. So yeah, it's a time for change here, and a time to see that you're supported. You're also being sort of forced into growing as well at this time. So growth is never easy. So it could be why you feel that, you know, maybe you're powerless and you can't get out of this. And the Two of Forces is to tell you you are powerful here. So go ahead and step into that power. Use this time to grow. Yep, the Full card. Time for new beginnings. Nine of Swords also. So if you're feeling, you know, anxious about things changing, or that you don't have the power and you're stuck in these ruins, there's no way out. None of these swords are actually going into her. So it's the more you overthink, the more anxious you'll become. It's time for action. It's time to take the leap of faith here and go ahead, and you'll land on your feet here. You'll find that you land on your feet. Page of Cups. So if you are maybe wanting to apologize to somebody, go ahead and do it, or send any sort of love message. Go ahead and do it. You know, you're only going to find out if you take this leap of faith. We've had the new moon in Cancer, the solar eclipse, we have the full moon in Capricorn, and we have now the lunar eclipse tonight. So yeah, you probably definitely want to focus on things that are concerning your emotions here. So your love, whether it be for children, friends, family, or an actual loved one, the only way, you know, to sort this out is go ahead and make the romantic gesture here, I feel. Whether, you know, if you win, it's a bonus. If you lose, you learn. So it's a time for growth here. Not to let things hold you back. Don't let, you know, these things hold you back, because these are just sort of like a figment of your imagination holding you back. Where there's a will, there's a way. If they wanted to, they could get out, basically. Where there's a will, there's a way. So, you know, you're not trapped here. It can feel like that, though, at this time. And the Lovers. So it could be a romantic relationship you're focusing on, or it could even be work and things. So it doesn't have to be romantic here, but as the Lovers came out, for some of you, it is a Lovers. For some of you, it could even be like a Gemini, Aries, water sign, air sign here. But it's more that this means a lot to you. Maybe that's why it's causing you so much anxiety. So even if it is work, it's something that's important to you, but you feel sort of stuck or caged in this situation, out of control. But it's time to take the leap of faith. If you're not going to take the leap of faith, it's time to start over again with the Fool, and, you know, make a fresh start here. Things will grow with the Four of Forces here. So let's see what's jumped out now. The Page of Pentacles. So yeah, time for learning new things and big changes happening here. We always say the Page of Pentacles, you know, is carrying a seed that they can plant and it can grow. So this is why we put it to learning, knowledge, and things that can help us. So it will be something, if you plant this seed, if you make this offer or this communication, it will grow. Whether you feel like, you know, or I tried to text them and they didn't reply, for example, that will grow in their mind into like this big, strong willow tree, and, you know, like lay a foundation in their mind until you're both ready to communicate. So, and I say that because here we have the Emperor. So somebody might be quite stubborn. It could even be you quite stubborn that, you know, oh no, I definitely won't make an offer, but you would rather sit there and, you know, just worry until the point of anxiety and think about it, over obsess about it till the point of anxiety, instead of taking action. This is like Saturn, the parent planet here, just like, you need to get this done. You know, we didn't bring around like the moon, and, you know, it wasn't like to cause you harm or anxiety. It's a chance for you to deal with things. unfinished business. It's time to finish with unfinished business sort of thing. And here we have the Four of Cups. So, and in the other deck, in the other Four of Cups here, it could be that I learned last night in my own reading that this can be like being so much of an introvert and refusing all offers, you can end up without anything. So if it's somebody making an offer to you, but you're being stubborn, then maybe you should reconsider. And for those who will say that this person has done this and that, clearly I'm not talking to you if you are going to say this person was abusive and did this and that. I'm clearly not talking to you to accept somebody like that back. And I would hope that you would understand that, you know, I'm not on about you. Why would I suggest that anybody take somebody back who may be violent or put their life in danger? So yeah, understand and take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. So here we find that somebody is making an offer, because we have the Page of Cups here as well. So somebody is making an offer here, but maybe somebody is refusing to accept the offer off you at this time, or you're refusing to make the offer, I feel. Could be quite stubbornness, like, you know. So, but the offer's still gonna come. Don't overthink the offer. We have another page. So here, you know, it's definitely communication would be key and very important at this time. And looking into gaining more knowledge, and if you're not happy, then figure out what does make you happy and focus on that. It's saying more information is needed, more growth is needed. You know, there's an offer on the table or going to be here. So it's up to you, you know, like, you don't have to accept an offer, but, you know, if you are longing and asking for love, then you have to accept some offers, right? So maybe you want to gain more information about this, or, you know, you're spying on this person, planning how to make your offer here. The Hierophant. So another major arcana, and we know this will be a major time for Capricorns. We already have like 3 major arcana out in the read. So again, this is about maybe waiting for the perfect time. That's why you're not accepting the offer right now. I know that would be a reason for me, waiting for a good time. There is no such thing as a perfect time, you know? So there is divine timing. But I feel like here there's an opportunity because of the retrogrades to go back, speak about things, or go back and look over old relationships to see how you feel about them. So let's see. 5 of Pentacles. So if you are feeling lack, anxiety, and maybe even stubborn and not wanting to be the one to make the offer here, I feel like if you don't gather this information, or you don't take an opportunity with the Fool, being like the retrograde, an opportunity to deal with your past, you know, even conversate, maybe even apologize, sorry for hurting you, and things like that. It's not only exes that have hurt us. Then you can end up feeling like out in the cold as well. You're not going to be happy until you've sat down and looked at this situation. So you could be feeling in the lack, but the way to get out of this is to stand up and look, like the Caught in the Ruins card. Stand up and look and see there's an opportunity somewhere around you, a way out. Where there's a will, there's a way, guys. Good luck.